Well, the news today is Harley has released a RR, a race replica motorcycle. We're going to talk about it, watch a little bit of video about it, discuss who I think it's for, what I think about it, and why I think for all of us, this is a net positive. So without further ado, let's get into it.
This racing effort is personal to a lot of people here at the motor company.
We wanted to come out swinging and show that that performance group within Harley Davidson was capable of building the best bike in the world.
Whoa! Best motorcycle ever? You other brands, you hear that? You hear that, Honda? Your Goldwing ain't got nothing. This bike beats them all. That'd be a cool race, in fact. The Goldwing versus this 131 RR. Like two gods clashing. Man. Anyway, sorry about that. Let's get back to the video.
I try to imagine what the founders would think of what we're doing today, racing touring motorcycles at speeds over 180 miles per hour. I think they'd be all for it.
Harley Davidson factory racing has been around since 1914. And through the years, there have been many different types of racing, from board track to flat track, hill climb, drag racing, land speed records, and now road racing. It's always been about pushing boundaries, proving what this brand was capable of.
I agree wholeheartedly with this sentiment. Harley Davidson is always pushing the boundaries, seeing what their product can do. I love that the race team is this passionate group who've been really working to, I don't know, follow in the footsteps of some of the greats and the legends or annals of Harley history. That's cool. You know, this bike, they're really building up something pretty spectacular here, so the excitement's building. I don't know if you feel it, but I feel it.
Bagger racing started off as an organic grassroots effort, and then Moto America announces that they're going to take this idea and they're going to turn it into a new race series called King of the Baggers. We have to get on board.
So we cover a great bit of Harley history, the race team, some of the stuff they went through, how King of the Baggers came to exist, and we're building up to getting to the bike. I wanted to go over some of the statistics, some of the specs, some of the price tags, and some of the information available on this bike. Priced at a jaw-dropping $110,000, the CVO Road Glide RR is Harley Davidson's most powerful, street-legal production bike to date. It's equipped with formidable 131 cubic inch Milwaukee-Eight, delivering over 150 horsepower and 150 foot-pounds of torque. With a red line at 6,500, this new offering from Harley Davidson, it's an absolute beast. Now, we've heard the team talk about it and some of what's went into creating it. Let's take our look at it, and then I'll talk about who I think this bike is for.
It's in CVO Road Glide RR. A bike born from the racetrack that can be ridden on the street.
Born from the racetrack, ready for the street. I love it. We'll look at a little bit more of this footage. I'm going to link it again in the description box. You can go and watch the actual Harley Davidson video. Talk to some of my friends. Oh, the price tag, the price tag. You know, I think I know a few people who would probably pay that price tag and would daily driver this bike. They're pure race fans, for sure. The beauty of this bike is, even in its low production number, all this innovation is being put into a production bike. A bike that's sold to a person who's able to buy it. That will spider down to all of us in all facets, all fields of the motorcycle industry. All of us who love Harley Davidson are going to benefit from the innovation of this race team and the designers and engineers and the whole team there at Harley who brought this modern day Mona Lisa to life.
The graphics on the motorcycle are a direct reflection of what you're going to see on our 2025 race bikes. Extremely limited, 131 units, each one of them hand-built and serialized. This is an opportunity to own a piece of Harley Davidson history.
There's so much wonder here, so much wonderful to be had from this release. I will never own this bike. I can't imagine a scenario where I get to. I don't know that I'll ever get to ride such a bike. It's a thing of beauty, and some people got to ride it, and cheers to them. That's cool. I foresee someone like Keanu Reeves being a fan of this bike. I foresee a couple of people I know being a fan of this bike. I know a finance guy at a dealership who daily drivers an H2. This is going to be really cool if I ever get a chance to see one out in the street. There'll only be 130. One of them's going to the Harley Museum, so only actually 130 units will be available. How cool is this? Let's watch a little bit more of the video. This is my reaction to this and who I think this bike is for. And let's finish up.
This is the first time we've been able to offer the Screamin' Eagle 131 cubic inch powertrain in an OE vehicle.
That's eye-popping. I mean, absolutely eye-popping. The only motor bigger is the 135, and that's some kind of stage 4 kit that does it to that. I bet this thing's still tuned way crazier. Wow.
That swing arm is a statement for what this entire project is all about. Then you think about the process of machining and milling this thing to this beautiful work of art, mechanical art.
That swing arm, motherfucking harder than a diamond in an ice storm. That is an absolute thing of beauty. That's where your money is right there. Look at that swing arm. Mona Lisa. Alright, well, let's conclude this video. While the CVO Road Glide RR may be a dream bike for a select few, its existence signifies Harley Davidson's dedication to performance and racing excellence. This dedication ultimately leads to better motorcycles that we can all enjoy. So let's celebrate this milestone together and look forward to an exciting advancements it will inspire in the motorcycles of tomorrow. I've been your host, Bleekrides. I've been reacting. If you like this, please hit that like button if you haven't already. Hey, subscribe. It's free and it helps me out a lot with the channel growth. Alright, that's all I got. Hey, if you can, just ride.